Dave Made. Dave Made.
You want a good egg? Dave Made. There you go. Dave Made. You're ridiculous.
That's what I'm talking about. Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Whatever works for you that makes you happy. That's what's best for you. Dave Made.
Oh yeah, Enforcer 250 waving the hand. Good morning.
Waving the hand, Enforcer, Timberland.
Waving at Timberland, waving at my brother.
Man, I knew the fucking tiger. Waving it, waving it.
I think I heard Crazy Ed out there. Good morning.
Good morning, 250.
Bullshit Enforcer 520250.
You hear me? Boost that drive there on 40. Hey man. Oh yeah, I'm fucking beat today too for something. Yeah, you get to bed till late. Hey, 314, go online and search Tech9. Tech9 Technology, Chicago, Illinois. You see who's the best. What's the name? Tech9, like technology, Tech9. Tech9. Oh, in the search? Yeah. What is it? Is repair shop or something? It's an old school box builder. It's a guy out there in Chicago, Illinois. Oh, yeah? I gotta go search, yeah. No, there's a bunch of them. There's one guy, no name, amplifier. You seen him? No name. He's pretty good. Amplifiers, they're good, man. Yeah, no name is also good on the top 3 right now. No name is Stickman in Maryland. No, he's not out here today. Tomorrow. And there's a guy in eBay, Donkey Stumper. He wants $500 for 5 people. There's a guy on eBay. He's called Give Me Your Money. He's good too. Well, you pay for what you get. You know.
There are a lot of rip-offs out there. A lot of people ripping people off. So-called techs.
The 2 top guys are.
You got to know where to go.
They do it the right way, and that's the ones I just told you. Build your box.
There's guys that build boxes, but they use inferior components. That's one complaint I had with Fat Boy. You know, he's a good builder, man, but if you use those Chinese pills, was it DCI or RFT, forget about it. Go Toshiba, go nothing.
I bought a box. Yeah, but with the prices, Toshiba's being so fucking high, it's what they're doing nowadays.
I understand that, but would you rather have an amp that's gonna last you, or you rather have, you know, spend $50 less and have the fucking pills blow on you? You know what I mean? I spend the extra money when I got my Dave Made, my 2 pill. I spend a few extra dollars for Toshiba's, but you know what? The thing's lasted me, and it's still lasting. You know, it's not in line now, obviously, but I'd rather go with durability than try to save a few dollars.
Well, I mean, it all depends on how you use it, though. Depends how you use it, how you set up, and how you abuse it. You can have something cheap. It depends how hard you run it. It could last just as long. I mean, you can get one of those cheap Texas Stars. Well, the older ones. And they last, man. As long as you don't beat the shit out of it, they'll last a long time.
Well, I had a 2 pill, a Crazy Eddie. I had a 2 pill. Actually, let me make a correction here. I had a 4 pill that I had purchased from Fat Boy, brand new, on a dummy load. All right, perfect load, and I never have issues with SWR. I was just testing the amp on a dummy load with low RF in. It was a high drive, and one of the 4 pills started illuminating on me. All right, it was a bad pill. It started glowing like an LED, and I had called him right back, and he told me, yeah, it's you know, these Chinese RF devices, they're not up to the standards. So you know, when you're talking about abusing it, I'm talking on a perfect load. One of the 4 pills went on me, so I sent it right back. I got my money. He said, oh, you know, I'll swap them out with Toshiba's. It's going to cost you like, you know, $40 a piece more. I said, you can keep them. Keep the amp, and, you know, I never dealt with them again. I'm not bad-mouthing the company. It's just, you know, why should I pay that much more when the pills that were in there are defective, and then you want to charge me more to take them out and put Toshiba's? You know what I'm saying? He should have did the right thing and just replaced them free of charge. But, you know, this is what you're dealing with. You know, I understand Toshiba's are expensive, but I'd rather have durability and peace of mind than worry about a pill blowing on me, and especially when I wasn't at fault. That's the point I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, I get you. I know what you mean. But like I said, you know, it's you pay for what you get. But you should have tested that box before you sent it out. You know, most good builders will test the box, hot test it for a while before you send it out.
Not only that, you want to laugh? There was 4 fans in the amp. You have 2 voltage regulators attached to the case of the fan. One of the voltage regulators just blew. It starts smoking. He tells me, take the case off and key the amp up, and so just to, you know, just to make sure that the amp is working. I did so, and that's when I was able to get a visual view of one of the 4 pills that start turning white like an LED. So between the voltage regulator on that regulates the voltage to the 4 fans, one of the 2 just blew. You know, it's inferior components, and that turns me off. Design wise, I mean, the physically it looked like it was built like a tank. You know, power supply, hefty. It's just, you know, when you throw in weak components like that and you get that kind of experience, you know, then you lose me as a customer. So yeah, I sent it back. He didn't give me a problem. It you know, then I went right to Dave made, and never had a problem. I keyed that thing up. I wouldn't say abuse it, but I ran it hard, and till this day it's fine. I just don't have it in line right now because you know, you have to use a low drive. Even though it's a high drive input, it's just a straight 2 pill. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't run a, you know, high power radio into that. But you know, it's just my experience. That's all I could say. You know, and when you get a bad taste like that, and you purchase from someone for the first time, and the fucking amp just starts smoking in front of your eyes, you know, you say to yourself, "Damn, what the hell are they putting in these things?" That's why you know, you got to be careful what you purchase today. And you know, aside from the Chinese-made pills that are being put into these amps, there's other reasons why you got to really know what you're buying and where you're buying from. And it was tested. You said he should have tested it. He claims he did, so you know, it is what it is. But then I said, okay, if you tested the amp, how come when I put the amp on, that regulator just blew on me? He goes, oh, well, the person who assembled the fan assembly and the case, I didn't do it, someone else did it. So you got different people building the amp. The end result was it should have been finally tested with the cover on, so on and so forth, and that should have been that. But you know, you learn, you live and learn. That's the bottom line.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Morning, number four.
Oh yeah, good morning, bad boy.
Oh man, what's going on? Yeah, I hear, man. I know what you mean. Yeah, you guys, what is like the old thing about pay for what you get, and that's it, you know. Yeah, man. I mean, I got 2 fat boys. I never had a problem, but you know, they were made before, and they came out with all these Chinese pills and shit. Toshiba's all the way. If you could get them, get Toshiba's.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, my experience may have been an isolated case, but all I know, if I get a bad experience like that, and the amp was totally unabused, you know what I'm saying? Because I know how to use my equipment. And when you put an amp on a dummy load, and you got a 2,000 watt dummy load, and you got test equipment connected, and the fucking one of the pills start lighting up like a flashlight, like an LED. You say, damn, the fuck are they putting in this amp? And like I said, you probably, I don't know if you heard this, what I was description of the 2 issues. And then the regulator that regulates the voltage to the fan. Yeah, I said, nah, you know. Once I get a bad taste in my mouth about a manufacturer or builder, I won't go back again. Like I said, yeah, I'm sure people had bought from bad boy amps in the past and they were built like tanks. But, you know, hey, maybe they're not doing it the way they used to, you know. All I could say is that one experience I had with them is going to be the last.
Yeah, I know. I cross-referenced somebody I know bought a Fat Boy amp, you know, and it's totally different from the way mine was built. Actually, I got 3, and you know, I got the 6, I got the 4. Well, actually, I got two. I got a 6. You know, Mobile, then the 2, I mean the other one, the 4, Mobile, then I got the 4 bass, yeah, the 1446s in it. But yeah, the amps are different. I mean, the amps I got, you know, I had them like 4 years ago, and I seen they did different stuff. I guess maybe they're trying to, you know, save money. I don't know what they're doing, you know, but, you know, when I spoke to Charger, he says really, you know, he tries to talk to people and said, look, you know, depending on what you want, you know, it's more expensive, you know, but he did change his amps. His amps are different, because I saw a recent amp, and it did not look like the stuff I got in mind, believe that.
Yeah, well, the difference of spending 20 cents on a voltage regulator versus spending 90 cents, if that's going to ruin your reputation, you know what? I'd rather go with the more expensive component, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, bad boy? I'd rather, as a manufacturer, if I was an amp builder, I'd rather go to whatever expense it costs me to build quality so my name continues. By my experience, I cannot recommend that company. And like I said, I say they're a good builder, but you have to insist on Toshiba's. And even if I had Toshiba's, the ironic part of the whole story is, even if I had Toshiba's installed, the fan, the voltage regulator on the fan case still would have blown. And he claims that, well, he didn't test it with the cover on. Someone else actually assembled the fan case with the voltage regulator. Now, you know, I don't know, you know, how stupid is that? You know, you know, after you put the amp together, you think you would put it on a bench and making sure everything was correct. Because if he did test it, or if he would have tested it with the case on, it would have, you know, that voltage regulator would have blew in front of him, and then he probably would have said, damn, shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it might have been just a weak component, that the regulator might have just been faulty or just inferior quality. But the bottom line is, you got to test your stuff, and you got to stand by your stuff if and when it does happen that you have a problem. But it's all good. Like I said, I went with Dave Made. I love it. I haven't had a problem with the 2-pill. It's obviously, like I said earlier, it's not in line because I don't need it, you know. But you know, I go with what works for me and what's reliable. If I had issues with Dave Made, I would be the first to say it. But I know that they build tanks. I did upgrade the power supply because it was a small bass amp, so I did a little, you know, upgrading. I wasn't too happy, 100% happy with you know, I wouldn't say durability, the power supply, because I'm always upgrading power supplies. That's one of my one of the first things I do if I get a bass radio or bass amp. The first thing I do is look for weaknesses in the supply chain, and I always do upgrade, whether it's upgrading the bridge rectifier, filter capacitors, or what have you. So, you know, it is what it is. Because most of these manufacturers use floating supplies anyway. Even though they're linear supplies, they're unregulated. And, you know, that's how they get away with running 21 volts. And then when you key up, it usually drops considerably, depending upon the load and how well you know, how well, you know, how the size of the transformer. Of course, in that situation, when it's a floating supply, your transformer is usually the biggest weak link in the chain. You know, so you know, it is what it is, man. Anyway, let me finish doing what I'm doing here. It's about 5:40 right now, so let me finish up. I got to get out of here soon. So, bad boys, good talking to you and everyone else. Let me put it on the rack and do what I got to do. They call me Enforcer 250, somewhere around the lower deck. Anyway, if you heard that in my background, that's my air freshener. Just in case Cracky starts saying it was a cigarette, a click of a lighter or something. Because he's known for making up stories. Man, I'm surprised that Mike picked up that air cleaner. It's one of those little ones that spray automatically. But anyway, that's what happens when you got a good mic like this. I'll put it on the side. Enforcer 250. I'll be standing by.
How about that Sidewinder, Wyoming? See if we got condition out there on Sidewinder. Hey, Dad.
Like I said.
Where you going in such big hurry?
Yeah, an air freshener that gives you a spark, that gives you a light. Good try, though. Good try to cover that up.
Beautiful conditions today on the way. Crystal clear blue skies today, gentlemen. It's going to be a nice day.
Top of the morning, Bobcat.
Morning time out there, Mr. Small Fry. Jeremiah, hey, let me turn this radio down. I want to make a comment out there to Mr. Jeremiah. I was on the road a little while ago on 73 and I heard Jeremiah key up, and I gotta honestly say, now that's a very clean, nice sounding radio, Jeremiah. I don't know what you got, but man, that's a nice, clean sounding radio. Good radio.
Nothing but a Cobra.
Shit. What trade you're using, Dorset? The funny thing is that they don't know it here. They think they know it all.
Out there, Mr. Crazy Eddie Mobile. Good morning out there. Looks like we got some nice weather today, gentlemen. Nice weather.
Yeah, morning time on the way, Mr. 358. How you doing today?
We're doing pretty good. Looking forward to Memorial Day weekend. This weekend coming up. Gonna take the family, go visit Turtleback Zoo. I think we're gonna go there on Saturday. Yeah, go to Turtleback Zoo Saturday. Sunday, I don't know what's going on.
I hear you, man. Just ahead, doing what we gotta do. Just another day.
Top of the morning to the band. Top of the morning, 515 New York. Boom, boom. Like I said, I got a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, morning 515. We're here. Good morning.
Hey, what's going on, Crazy Eddie, with the wave out there? Did you hear that? Like I said, I got a bad taste in my mouth. It's all the crack you smoke, you lowlife.
Next weekend, Bobcat. Next weekend, Memorial Day, not this weekend.
Yo, mac and cheese, man. What's going on?
Weekend's Memorial Day weekend. I'll be heading up to Lake Placid, 10-4.
You got me nervous a minute there.
Well, that's what I told him. It's the crack or the cock that he's been sucking. Oh, yo, test ya. Oh, yo, test ya.
station, everybody got a camera. Spread the love, spread the happiness. Love, peace, and happiness all across the band. Roger, right on. Sounding good. No word reserved. Oh, yeah. All the reasons. What kind of antenna are you using, man? You know, so the CB shop is closed today? Hey.
Not a crackhead sleeping. He overslept.
He's in a coma.
Yeah, you know what it is. Yeah, he overdoes it, man. He overindulges in that pipe, man.
Where's the CB shop at?
Well, you got one in the Bronx and one in Long Island. You got Delta and you got PM Electronics.
Morning, Tom. Morning, wait, Mr. J. Waving a hand out there, you know who? Hey, mac and cheese, what do you think?
And both of them are good. Both of them are excellent. Both of them are excellent.
Train coming down right now. Let me see if I can put it down.
Which ones are excellent? Which ones? Both of them, PM and Delta. Either one. It all depends what part of New York you're in, which one you want to go to. I don't know. Are you in New York City or what?
That's some smart, informed drivers out there, you see?
There you go. It's pretty good. Sam is pretty good. I deal with Sam a lot of times.
Just don't deal with Richie 127, because he don't have a real shop.
Always good. Good.
He has a crack den.
Good. Yeah, good as well. Yeah, like I said, I've used Sam and he knows me personally, and I know him, his wife, and his son. And never had a problem. Never had a problem. A lot of people didn't like Sam a bunch of years ago, but I guess they turned around and they go to Sam now, but that's the way it is, you know. The first guy was the guy in Bayonne. The guy in Bayonne, Arch Electronics, yes.
Yeah, I'm out of mac and cheese.
Sure. Morning time out there, my brother. Morning time there, Crazy Eddie.
Good morning, man. What's going on?
Same old bullshit, man. Same old bullshit. Just another day in paradise. Yeah, that guy in Bayonne was pretty good, 314, but that was a long time ago. Yeah, he's not there anymore, huh? I used to deal with him 1986, 87. Man, the guy was so nice. So he knew what the heck he's doing. Unbelievable. Yeah, that guy